Hi, this is Holger Mueller from Constellation Research. Hope you heard the jingle logo. I'm very excited that the lower third is back again here. And now I have to get some other thing to stop here in the background. YouTube is really getting annoying. But what better than talking about an event report about SAP Ariba Live with Frank Sinatra in the background and the rental car terminal. Good event, I would say, still going on here in Las Vegas at Ceasar's. Over 3,000 attendees there. New leadership in place. Rob Enston was there to help his new leader, Barry Paddock. Paddock is his name. Shame on me. Just met with him, but drawing a blank right here. This is live. To help him get on stage, we got to know him. Interesting format, just a QA form. Questions about the general vision, where things are going. In combination with a number of other executives. I know Gary Hayden was there. Subir, of course, from product development side was there. So interesting to get to know on Monday. Then Tuesday morning keynote. For my personal taste, a little thin or no product information. Lots of purpose around what SAP is doing. Good to hear about the charity activities and what Ariba can do to do good. In that case, it was the support of a charity which supports kids with autism in school and helping them do procurement around it. So good to see what software, enterprise software, which normally is kind of like boring, can really do from well-part. What are my 3 takeaways? Luckily today the keynote was a little bit more product. What I would take away is the whole engagement that our viewers doing around the area of sustainability. Last year, one of the vision areas was around human trafficking, where it provides information as well. So it's all about insulating SAP Ariba customers from issues which can be there around sustainability, both from a human employer perspective, from a sourcing perspective. The overall sustainability perspective is part of the risk and growth assessment of suppliers, which definitely helps enterprise because you don't want to be out there in bad press when anybody of your suppliers is doing something which you hope they would never do, but the press found out or the public's upset about this and customers learn about this and customers don't react to it. And your supply chain usually is not that agile to stop things right away, at least if it's supply of size. So good to understand this better, good to see the new solutions. I think from a product perspective, really the largest part announced was the new UX, which was shown rather briefly. It looks good. Build an Angular. Oh my God. Build an Angular, as most modern UIs are these days, not in conjunction with Fiori, which could be a ruffle of feathers point with every ICP customers, but overall an appealing good UI. Not sure how much it will support the power user, but it's early days. It will be in controlled release for selected pilot customers in Q3, and everything's on track GA by end of the year. And then we had Gary Paddock, the new leader in place. Now I think I got the name hopefully right. Sharing things about his background in Seattle, coming from Concur, having a strong product development background, and a sense of showing purpose more obviously than the previous leader, Alex Axberger, was more about product. Personally, I think the product focus is important. That's why users come there, check out my latest blog post, musings about this, not specifically targeted what SAP Ariba did, but in general, the trend which I'm worried about at software companies, not talking enough about their software and the adoption of their software. So overall, good progress by Ariba, which has done things, but I think maybe hasn't done as many things as it wanted to do last year. No roadmap was shared in the keynotes. There was detailed sessions on that. Updates on guided buying, guided selling have been given here. So that seems to be in track. More customer adoption. I think we heard about half a dozen customers, around 60 customers being on the guided solutions right now. That's good progress overall. What I missed is talking about the really interesting new technologies, which were all around last year, interesting enough. Artificial intelligence, we talked a little bit about machine learning, got an update about the IBM Watson partnership as it scans contract text, but that's not really what really AI could do in the case of procurement. So I think that's something that Ariba can talk more about and customers really want to hear about. And then of course the elephant in the room is blockchain, allowing companies and suppliers to make integration and transactions scalable from different perspectives. in different situations at a much more ad hoc basis, and blockchain wasn't mentioned in the keynote, so something to improve in the future. But for now, I would say good progress. This is going way too long. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the audio is great. Very happy the lower foot works. This is Holger Mueller from Constellation Research. Follow me on Twitter at HolgerMU, that is HOLGERMU, in case you don't see it's down there too. The only analyst who keeps all his notes at events on Twitter, so you get a lot of tweets, but you get what's really happening there, including my point of view on things. Thanks for watching, appreciate it.